Hello, Facebook friends and family. My name is Amber. I'm with Bakersfield Behavioral Healthcare Hospital. We're super excited about today's interview. We are interviewing CAPK, and right now I've got Wendy with me.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, why don't we start off by just kind of talking about what's going on behind me?
Yeah, so we're actually hosting two different programs. We're doing our farmers market and we're doing an emergency food box. So anybody in the Wasco community is receiving a food box, and you can kind of see back there it's fresh produce. It's a box about 25 to 30 food supply for 3 to 4 days. So yeah, a lot of people. Hopefully we're going to hit over 300 clients today.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great that you guys are doing this. So talk to me a little bit more about CAPK. What do you all do?
So CAPK Food Bank, we actually have over 150 site locations all over Kern County that we assist, either through the farmers markets, through an emergency food program, the TFAB program. So there's a lot of food programs, the senior food programs. So we assist all over Kern County, and if anybody's in the need of that program, all they have to do is call 211, and that's also through CAPK. So it's a beautiful program. You know, you get more information also on our website, capk.org.
Okay, great. So what kind of numbers do you guys see, like on a month? Let's take it back. Let's take it back before COVID-19. What kind of numbers were you seeing on a monthly basis of the lives that you were able to touch?
So we were probably hitting about a month with all of our sites about maybe 30,000, and now it's jumped up to like 55,000 people a month all over Kern County. So it has definitely been a huge jump, but we've been lucky enough to be working with the state and with CAPK to make sure that we are sending extra food to these communities.
That's great. So talk to me a little bit about what you've been doing differently since the COVID-19 situation. Have you had to change the way, change your protocols, change the way you do things? Have you had to change the way you're able to distribute food? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes, so we did have to jump on the wagon with drive-through. So as you can see the cars, they have to be in a car, but if somebody at home does not have a car and they can't get here, they could still walk up. We have a walk-up service line, still 6 feet apart, so just following the CDC's guidelines. CAPK has their own guidelines as well. So people are still being fed. It hasn't stopped us. We've continued to service people all year and every day, every month.
That's great. That's great. So what are you thinking, so after post-COVID-19, if you will, how do you think that's going to look? Do you think that your numbers will kind of remain pretty high? How long do you think they will remain high? Because as you know, even post-COVID-19, it's going to take a while for people to get back into what they're calling the new norm, right? Maybe a lot of individuals right now have lost work, and it may not be really quick to kind of jump back. So how long do you think it's going to last where you're going to see these elevated numbers?
So we do anticipate our numbers are going to probably stay a little high still. So the state has continued to provide emergency food boxes, and right now we have them scheduled all the way until August. So this help is still going to be there. We've been very fortunate too that local companies like Walmart, Target, I mean all these huge corporations, Wonderful for example, they are still donating to the food bank, and they're having this food being brought out to their communities. So actually, just to mention a little bit today, the free produce that we're giving out is a partnership with the Wonderful company.
Oh,
so
great.
People like them help us give out the food. So we do anticipate it, and donors are still coming, and we're still able to help the people. So don't have to worry, the food will be there.
Well, and that's great. That's great that you all are able to really help our community. And it's really something that we've noticed as well. Our community partners just kind of, all banding together. What can I do to help you? And so it's really great to hear these larger businesses, really stepping forward and saying, here, let us help you help our community.
Exactly.
So I commend you all for all the work that you all are doing. It's great that you're able to reach the communities and help them out during this time.
Definitely.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I think now we're going to move to one of your coworkers.
Yes, his name is Albert. He'll be here in a second.
Okay. All right, we're back, and now we are joined by Albert. Albert, can you give us your title?
I'm the Agency Relations Coordinator for the CAPK Food Bank.
Wonderful. So we were talking a little bit off the air about some numbers, and I was hoping maybe you could elaborate on some of the numbers, pure numbers, that you guys are able to help with.
Yeah, so as you were talking to Wendy earlier, COVID and then after COVID-19, some of our numbers that we were sending out to the community was 400,000 last year, and since then we've already surpassed up to 650,000 pounds of food that we're sending out to the community. So it's been a huge increase, and as she was saying, our programs are ready and in place. If the need does continue to go on, we have the food to give out to the community, and we're ready to keep it going as long as we need to.
And can you tell me a little bit about some of the other programs that CAPK is partnering with?
Yeah, so we have, as she said, the emergency food program and the free farmers market that's going on here. We also have a pantry program that we partner with local nonprofits such as churches or sober livings or community partners that are helping the youth. If they're connected through a nonprofit, they can be a partner of the food bank. With that partnership, they're able to actually come in and shop the food bank. We actually put that into 211, so we can refer clients to their area when they have a need. They can call 211, they'll send them to one of our pantries in their area, and then we also have the commodities, which are once a month that we send our clients to. Once a month they get the staple foods. It's a larger amount of food than the pantries. The pantry's more of an emergency situation. It's Wednesday, you get paid Friday, you need a little extra to help you out. We have plenty of pantries around town that we can refer people to. So those are our two main feeding programs. We also have a program that's called Backpack Buddies. So for when the kids are in school, the kids that are focused, that are getting the free lunches, we have a program that the teachers or the principal identifies students that may be in need over the weekend. So they're reliant on the school lunches. We send them home with a backpack full of kid-friendly food for them to cook, like macaroni, top ramen, those type of things. So every Friday those kids can take food home if they're in need. And then we also have a snack attack program, which goes along with our pantry program, where if you have an after-school program or for the kids, they can come in each week and get a designated amount of food, which is snack type food to have for their program for the students after school.
That's great. Yeah. So let's kind of circle back to this. So how long is this event going on today?
We started at 10 and it's pretty much going to go until the food runs out. We're trying to hit at least 300 families. We're doing this once a month here in Wasco and also in Delano. So.
And do you have specific days that you do it, or?
We do. It's going to be once a month for the next few months. If you call 211, we're constantly updating 211 with the new schedule. So a client can call 211, ask about the farmers market, and they'll give them the next date that it's available.
Now, if somebody wanted to volunteer, how would they go about that?
That's perfect. They can also call 211, or they can call us at 398-4520, ask for Wendy or Albert. They can also contact us through our website. We have a button on there. It's capk.org. They can go there and fill out a quick questionnaire, and we'll kind of see where we can place them. And since you asked about volunteers, we actually do have a volunteer program that a lot of people don't know about, where we team up with DHS and EPP, and then we have a paid program. So we help people that are getting back into the workforce, where they can start with the EPP program for 4 weeks. If they do good and they make their hours, they can get into a paid program for 6 months. So they'll be with us at the food bank. We have clerical, warehouse training. They're with us for 6 months, getting paid, getting work experience. We help them build their resume, look for jobs during that 6 months. So after their 6 months, they can leave with some skills to hopefully obtain a job somewhere else.
That's amazing. Now, what about companies? What can some of our community partners as companies do to help out?
So they can also contact us through our website or the phone number. We have a lot of days that we'll have warehouse days where, for example, this week later on we have Wonderful coming. They're going to bring out 15 of their employees, and they're going to help us stock and sort in the warehouse, so we get ready for events like this. We can do the behind the scenes thing at the warehouse where we're loading and bagging produce, or they can come out to special events like this and actually get involved with the community, handing the food to them in the cars. So there's a lot of different ways they can get involved. We have a lot of programs for people that are wanting to give back and get involved with the food bank.
That's great. Well, there's been a lot of information that you and Wendy has shared with us today. I really, really appreciate that. One of the things that I usually always do at the end of these interviews is I kind of circle it back to mental health and addiction, because as a community, we are all faced with that in different ways. And so the question that I've kind of posed to everybody is, if tomorrow you woke up and the stigma surrounding mental health and addiction were gone, how do you think that would look? What do you think that would look like for CAPK, for you personally, for us as a community?
I think that it'd be refreshing. You know, people would have a new look on things. It would be a lot easier for people to get out and, you know, pursue their dreams and things that they want without having to worry about what someone might think. You know, there's a lot of help out there with your programs, with our programs, with 211. You know, if people just reach out and get the information, there's a lot of great companies that are out there to help and assist with that. But yeah, I think it would just kind of open the doors for people to, you know, not have to worry about what someone might think.
Absolutely. All right, so give us the phone number and the website again.
398-4520 is the phone number to the food bank. Or if you're looking to volunteer or receive food from one of our sites, you can call 211 and they'll refer you to the site that is nearest you and having the next event.
And the website?
Is capk.org.
Awesome.
CAPK.org.
Awesome. You know, thank you so much. I really appreciate both of you allowing us to come out and talk to you and be a part of this great event. We really appreciate it. We wish you the very best of luck. We're excited to possibly partner up in the future and do what we can to help you support our community. So
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.